Good morning, 8th class. Now, the next topic of the chapter synthetic fiber and plastics, in which I told you about the what is fibers, what is synthetic fibers, monomers, polymerization, and after that, types of synthetic fiber, in which I told you in the last class about the rayon and nylon. But today's topic is polyester. Okay, polyester. Polyester is another synthetic fiber. It is actually made up of the repeating units of esters. As you saw that in cotton the main monomers are cellulose. Just like in polyester is another synthetic fiber. It is actually made up by the repeating units of monomers. Everybody know that all types of fibers are made from repeating units of monomers. So in polyester the monomers are made from ester. So ester are linking together and form polyester. It is made from petroleum product. Terylene, Dacron and Terranine are example of polyester fiber. Means these are the types of polyester, that is Terylene, Dacron and Terrene. Okay, means to say these are also formed by the repeating units of ester. Okay, these fabrics are sold in the market by the name of like polycot, polyester and cotton and polywool. Polyester and wool means when the combination of polyester and cotton, it is known as polycot. When the combination of polyester and wool, then it is known as polywool. Okay, now come on the PET, that is polythene terephthalate. Okay, and it is a very familiar of polyester. Now come on the properties of polyester. Polyester is strong and wrinkle resistant. It retain creases. Okay, it is not attacked by moth and mold. Why? Because it is synthetic fiber. It absorbs very little water. Like nylon, it also absorbs very little water. So that is the reason. If it not absorb, then of course it also, like nylon, dry out quickly. It is not so elastic and is therefore unsuitable for stocking. It is quite resistant to the action of chemicals. Now come on the uses of polyester. Polyester is widely used for making fabrics for suit, jacket, shirt, trousers, sarees and other more of the dress material. Okay, why? The main quality is it retain creases. Okay, it is used for making sails for boats. That's wonderful. Making sails for the boats. It is used for making protective clothing for the worker in chemical industry. You know that chemical may be harmful for the person. So polyester also used for making protective clothing for the worker. It is used for making fire hoses and conveyor belt. PET. You know, I told you about the PET, that is polythene terephthalate. PET is used for making bottles, utensils, films, wire, etc. These are made from PET. Maybe the question will arise, which bottle is the bottle is made up by which variety of synthetic fiber? Then you have to tell that the PET, this is the variety of polyester, a synthetic fiber, is used for making bottles, utensils, films, wires, etc. Okay. Now come on the acrylic. You know, acrylic is also part of synthetic fiber. Acrylic is a synthetic fiber. It is obtained by the polymerization of acrylonitride monomer. Look, you have to learn these things, that polyester is made from ester. Means the monomers of polyester is ester. The monomers in nylon is petroleum product. While in acrylic, the monomers of, what is polymerization? The process of linking together of monomers are known as polymerization, that convert in polymer. So in the polymerization of acrylic, acrylonitride monomers are formed. Means acrylonitride monomers, that is a complex synthetic chemical molecules that linked together and form acrylic. The cloth made from acrylic are relatively cheap. They are all available in variety of colors. Some of the well-known acrylic fibers are Orlon, Acrylon and Cashmelon. Okay, you have to learn these names. Just like here you read about that, the polycot, polywool, these are the examples of terylene, dacron, these are the example of polyester. Just like in acrylic, the there are so many varieties of acrylic fibers. Okay, properties of acrylic are resistant to the attack of moth. Everybody know about that. This is also a synthetic fiber, so it is also resistant to the attack of moths and other insects. They are quite resistant to the action of chemicals. Okay, now chemicals are also not work in that type of fiber. They are washable and shrink proof. There is no shrinking will appear. Next, uses of acrylic. Acrylic fiber is used for making sweater, shawl, blanket, jacket, sportswear, carpet, furnishing fabrics, and lining for the boots and gloves. This is an important thing. It is also used. Now, identification of fibers. Various fibers can be identified by observing how they behave on burning, and the burning behavior of some fiber is shown in this table. You can see that cotton. You can do is with the help of your guardian as an activity in your home also to know the result of burning of the types of fiber. Cotton, burn vigorously, no bead is formed. There is no bead is formed. The rayon burns readily. Very soon it caught fire with a smell of burning paper. Wool and silk burns slowly with a smell of burning hair. No bead is formed. That is natural fiber. Nylon burn with difficulty, shrink from flame, form hard beads and produced a smell of burning hair because their monomers are of petroleum product. Terylene burns with difficulty, produced black smoke on burning and form hard beads because this is also made by complex molecule of chemicals. Okay, now acrylic shrink from flame, forming a black bead and produce a sooty flame. So these are the burning behavior of some fibers. Now come on the characteristic of synthetic fibers. Today's last topic is that characteristic of synthetic fiber. Synthetic fiber possess unique characteristic which make from popular dress material. Overall, the characteristic of synthetic fiber are that they are very strong, more durable, have high resistance to wear and tear. They absorb very little water. Due to this, the clothes dry up quickly. The clothes made up of synthetic fiber are wrinkle resistant. Synthetic fibers are lightweight. Fabric made from synthetic fiber have very smooth textures, and this is the main quality that they are not attacked by moth because they are chemically formed. And the last is that synthetic fiber are less expensive and easily available. Okay, last, advantage and disadvantage of synthetic fiber. First, we will read about the advantage, then about disadvantage. Synthetic fiber can be produced on a large scale and hence they cost less. These fibers are strong, durable and shiny. These fibers require less care because they do not shrink and do not need frequent ironing as they are wrinkle free. And the manufacture of fully synthetic fiber helping in the conservation of forest, because when we use these synthetic fiber we don't have to cut the plant for fulfill the requirement of natural fibers. Synthetic fiber, now come on the disadvantage, they are water repellent, they not absorb sweat, so in the weather they stick to the body making one feel uncomfortable. Everybody feel uncomfortable by wearing these types of synthetic fibers in the hot region, in the hot weather. Some synthetic fiber catch fire more readily than cotton and wool. They are formed from chemical like petroleum, so they will catch fire very easily and more rapidly comparatively to cotton and wool, and they get damaged by high temperature when ironed also. Okay, I hope you understand all these things. Bye bye.